Well, air raid sirens rang out and explosions were seen over the Ukrainian capital of Kyiv as Russia launched attack drones across the country overnight. In the southwestern city of Izmail, Russian drones damaged port and grain storage facilities. According to Ukraine's Air Force, 23 drones were intercepted. There are currently no reported casualties, though. So, following the latest from Ukraine is CBS News foreign correspondent Ramy Inocencio. Ramy, good morning. So, what more do we know about these latest strikes on Ukraine?
Hey, Anne-Marie, good morning there. Yeah, every day for the past 4 days, it's been back and forth drone strikes between Russia and Ukraine. And before dawn this morning, it was Ukraine's capital to be targeted again. As many as 10 Russian drones targeted Kyiv. The mayor said anti-aircraft units took them all out, but debris did fall over several districts. But thankfully, no one was killed or wounded. Also overnight, Russian drones launched from the Sea of Azov targeted the port of Izmail, as you mentioned. That's on the Danube River, right on the border with NATO country Romania. This is just the latest in a series of strikes to hit Ukraine's port infrastructure since Moscow pulled out of the Black Sea grain deal back in mid-July. And Ukraine's military said those drones were Iranian Shahed drones. They were all taken down, but the strike did damage a grain silo and nearby buildings, but continued back and forth across the border.
Yeah, it certainly seems like Russia is trying to send some sort of a message because sort of damaging these port areas or areas where agriculture is being stored doesn't seem to be making much of a difference in terms of the progress of the war, but it's sending a message. What do we know about this Black Sea grain deal? Is there a possibility that it could be revived, that Russia will come back to the table?
Actually, we are hearing there may be some interest from Russia, and that's coming from the U.S. ambassador to the UN, Linda Thomas-Greenfield, along with from Russia, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov. Now, the ambassador says the U.S. has been told that Russia is prepared to come back to talks, but also she said she's actually not seeing any evidence just yet. As for Peskov, he said that Moscow is ready to return and without delay, but after the conditions for Russia are fulfilled. And of course, that begs the question, what are those conditions? The Kremlin's top demand is to be reconnected to the SWIFT global payment system. Another demand is for its ammonia pipeline to be restarted, ammonia necessary to make fertilizer via Ukraine, and that pipeline is the longest in the world.
Well, on the other side of the country, Poland has announced that it's increasing the number of troops stationed along its border with Belarus after 2 Belarusian helicopters entered Polish airspace yesterday. What more can you tell us about sort of the tensions there?
Yeah, the tensions have definitely risen just a bit more because of that. Poland's defense ministry is now saying that it's rushing troops to its eastern border, and that also includes combat helicopters. But Belarus is pushing back against all of this. Its military saying that Poland's airspace wasn't violated, and then accused Warsaw of just making it up just to justify sending those troops that are headed to the border. Also, Poland's military at first said that a violation didn't occur, but then after what it said were consultations, it then said an incursion did happen, but at a low height, which made it hard to catch on radar. Minsk seized on that, though, Anne-Marie, and said that Warsaw changed its mind after talking to its overseas masters. The implication there, its masters being the United States. And then before this, the tensions had already been higher. Belarus's president, Alexander Lukashenko, had been taunting Poland with the presence of Wagner troops on the border. The number floated out there was around 100. We don't know exactly how much, but this is all just adding to tensions, not just on the Black Sea, but also on the western border. And of course, we have Russia to the east.
All right, Ramy, thanks.